Yo, what's good with y'all? Back at it again with another video. I hope you're all had an amazing day. Whatever time you're watching this, I hope your day has been amazing, is going to be amazing. I hope you all are just enjoying your life and continuing your journey in whatever way you feel necessary to continue it. Without any further ado, and I just wanted to, I know it's dark right now and shit like that, but you know, it's like 7 o'clock right now. I got home from work, did my workout, showered and everything. It's already dark out. It starts getting dark mad early around this time of year. I can't do anything about it. I still want to record a video to get to y'all. I just want to speak on what got me into spirituality and like why I became spiritual. Yeah, man, like I'd seen people talk about it, and I'd seen people speak on spirituality and spiritual things and things like that. Like, because there was a couple of spiritual woke YouTube, whatever, that were on that I'd see on my recommended and things like that, whatever. But what really got me into spirituality is the amount of like overthinking I was doing, and the amount of, let's say, I was overthinking too much. I didn't want to be by myself. I was always looking for something to do, something to distract me from my thoughts, or someone to like hang out with to help me distract myself from my thoughts. Not even saying I mess with everyone that I ever have hung out with. Everybody's great people, but I'm just saying, like, there was times where I would go and ask people to hang out to get away from my thoughts, and I started disliking things about myself like that, the overthinking and all that. And instead of me, I didn't want to sit back and sulk in self-hatred and lose all self-confidence and start disliking myself because of these silly things. I'm trying my best to let you all see me. I didn't want to start to sulk in like self-hatred and not really enjoying things in life because I was too focused on overthinking things, overthinking the past, overthinking the present, overthinking the future, just overthinking everything, putting myself in tough situations, stressing myself out. I was hurting myself. So I started to research ways, like, how can I help my mind? How can I stop overthinking? How can I improve, you know, my state of mind, my life, naturally? Like, what are natural ways for me to just improve myself? And I tried a couple things, not gonna lie, but the one thing that really I found itself working for me was meditation. And not saying you can meditate and not be spiritual. So I'm not saying that that I was spiritual when I began meditating, but I began meditating, and then it opened up a whole new door into me because I would start doing more research on meditation. And what I discovered was an array of different people, spiritual people, and I listened to what they talked to, and I listened to certain people, like the man I made a video about the other day, like Sadhguru. I started listening to him talk, and I read the autobiography of a yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda, and all these spiritual ideas that they talked about, meditation, all these spiritual things, life after death, reincarnation, things like that, and it all really sat very well with me and just brought me to a better place. That's like, and from there, I was into spirituality. As soon as I began meditating, I knew it was for me for whatever reason. And then I went and started, I don't know, it was like the universe was showing me more things to slowly bring me into this spiritual path, to bring me where I am today. Because I first began and I was just meditating. I wasn't looking at no videos about anything on my recommended, no, you know, none of that. And then after, as I got into it, it was like a bunch of like there's be spiritual content all over my recommended. I was watching the videos, I was learning, I was expanding my consciousness and all these types of things, and it was something that I really liked. And I found myself in a peaceful place with myself because of how much I had learned and how much like I'd grown through like a 2-3 month period off these spiritual ideas and things that I had learned from people that have been out there for years but just are never exposed to you at a young age. And I'm very grateful to have found out about all this stuff at a relatively young age. And you know, it's sad that it isn't exposed to us at a younger age, because man, a lot of people I feel would find many benefits from these things. Like mental illness, I feel, would be much lower if this was showed to us at a younger age and people were really indoctrinated into this. You know what I'm saying? Not even I don't know if that's the right word, but you know what I mean? Like in school, how they be indoctrinating you into certain things. Like if this was one of those things that they really taught to you and drilled into your head, not even drilled into your head, but like just if this, yeah, they drill a bunch of shit into your head in school. They program you with a bunch of stuff. What if they programmed you with meditation, and meditation helping your mind and your state of everything? What if that was programmed to you from a young age? It'd be crazy different. And what if spirituality was exposed to us? Because as soon as I discovered this meditation, as soon as I started seeing the benefits, like my ADHD is not, my ADD, my bad, is not bad at all anymore. I don't think I could have sat here and focused on one topic for an entire YouTube video before. Because of my mental, because I had something in the back of my head saying you can't. That all that stuff is erased now. And spirituality got me into all this. I got into spirituality because I found stuff about myself that I didn't like not being able to stay focused, cutting people off in conversations. What's it called? Not being able to observe situations properly. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. And I'm still learning how to observe situations properly and pay more attention. I'm very good at paying attention to other people around me, but I need to pay more attention to myself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So even though I've been on this spiritual journey for a good amount of time now, I'm still learning. And the whole reason I got into the spirituality was to get out of my old ways and learn about myself. You know what I'm saying? Without any of this spirituality, I wouldn't be the person I am today, which is a completely different person than I was 4 or 5 months ago. And I credit that to spirituality, and I thank everybody who has brought me onto this spiritual journey. Spiritual Soul, Foster eBay, Von Two Cut. Not that they were, Foster eBay, Von Two Cut were a little after. Spiritual Soul, I watched some. I used to watch a lot when I first began my spiritual journey. Not so much anymore, but all of them I appreciate and I thank for helping me get on my spiritual journey, learn things. Spiritual Tony helping me learn things on my spiritual journey. Man, those are really the only ones that I'd be watching like that. Like, straight up, Enosh Freestyle Prince I used to watch. And that's it. Besides them, that's it. And then Sada Guru, shout out to him. All those people, man, they helped me expand on my spiritual journey and really showed me a different way of life. Like, I got into this spiritual stuff to improve myself, and I have improved myself. And it makes me endlessly happy to be able to say that I found something to improve myself with that just works for me. You know what I'm saying? Because not everyone finds something that works for them to expand as a person, to get rid of self-hate and lack of self-confidence. Not everyone can find those things, you know what I'm saying? And for me, I was very blessed to find meditation and all this because it helped me. I don't overthink anymore. I mean, I shouldn't say I don't overthink, but I don't overthink the way I used to overthink. I'll overthink like deep shit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't overthink like that. I don't want to ramble on anymore. I feel like I got everything I wanted to say, man. I'm very grateful to be on my spiritual journey. And just so you know, even if a person isn't spiritual, they're still on a spiritual journey because everything in life is spiritual. I might make a whole video about that, but I'm just saying. Some food for thought right there. That being said, yo, peace, much love. I'm very grateful for every single one of you.